from them. So, what do you think? So we will start with Bliss and Krishna. Yes, Bliss. Let us get, I think many people would like to hear the answers today.
Hi, Shwam dear, Shwam everyone.
Yes, Bliss.
I don't think so parents can bless us because when they die, the soul, uh, the soul get over and me and ego get rebirth and the sip joins sip energy.
The soul joins it. But why most
Yes.
everybody in the world, why they are praying? Oh, to my mother, my father, my grandmother, my grandfather, praying and seeking blessings. Oh, bless me, Dadaji, bless me. Why we do like that?
But it's because it's only superstition. It's applied that since many time and people believe yet this. It's false
It's false.
because no way they are gone and they cannot bless us and they are not ghosts and everything. They are
They are no
gone.
ghosts. They are no ghosts, but they are gone and they cannot bless us. But remember,
Yes.
99% of the people in this world, they believe. They put
Mm.
statues of their grandfather or their people who have passed away, their parents, and a lot of people believe that
They
they
are
are there.
energy and when energy leave the body, but after they cannot bless us. They can only bless us when they can when they are alive.
Okay.
Only this.
Okay. Thank you, Bliss. Thank you for your clear answer. Let us ask
Thank you
Krishna
so
Raji
much.
Rajendra. Krishna Raji Rajendra.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir, the understanding from this call is death is liberation and their role as parents are over. We destroy their body. So it is our ignorance that creates this feeling that they are somewhere blessing us. It is
Good.
totally our ignorance. And you once very beautifully said we are living in illusion within illusion.
Means?
And you said if we cling on to memory, but still I have a question to you, sir. Their role as parents are over. We understood they are gone. They'll never return back because we destroy their body. But
Correct.
I'm still my dad's daughter. I'm still my mom's daughter. So how can you erase the memories which we have?
You don't have to erase the memory, but they should only remain as memory. See, did we say anywhere that you should destroy all the memories? Have you heard me saying one time that you
No,
should? No,
no.
we
But
don't do.
so it is for our consolation. Sometimes, I don't know. There is some
No.
little
You can
pain
have a.
within.
You can have a. Your dad is alive or no?
Passed away.
Past it. So you can have a beautiful memory. My dad, he came to school. He bought me chocolate. He took me there. You can have a beautiful memory. But to say, Papa, Daddy, please bless me wherever you are,
Yes, yes, got it.
they are two different things. Good, you
Yes.
got the point. We clear. Are we saying we should, therefore, we should stop respecting our dead parents?
No.
No, you can have respect in your heart. You can have gratitude in your heart. It's okay. But imagining them to be there in a heaven and imagining them
Right.
to be blessing you is complete nonsense.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Raji and Rajendra.
Shivaham Guruji.
Shivam, Raji.
Yes. Uh, my answer is no, because the body is already either buried or uh, it is dead. So body does not come, and the soul, it is merged with sip. So they are not our parents. The energy is gone away. But still people are believing because of ignorance. Before 3 months, when I came to this call, before 3 months, had you asked this question, I would have told yes. But in 3 months, my answer is completely from the beginning, it is no. So I first wanted to tell no. But before 3 months, had you asked this question, I would have definitely told yes, I get blessings from my passed away parents. I don't have anyway, both are gone for me. But I know in Bhagavatam and all it is there, but still we think that they are blessing us and
What
all.
is there?
But
What is there in Bhagavatam?
in Bhagavatam, there is a story in which one king, he did not have a child. So he was praying for a child. He got a child, and after 4 years, that child died away. Then that king was crying like anything. Then Narada and one more Rishi, they came and they told, if you want, you call your child. So they called, that child is asking, which father, which mother? There are so many father, mother, which Janma parents, like that. So I know, I know that.
Very nice. Very nice. See, so the problem in this scripture is they give a good story, which Janma and which father you are mine. I got so many mothers and so many fathers.
Yes.
But this whole concept of Narada and all itself is a fairy tale, na? Narayana. The fellow comes only and the story. But these are stories. So I like Raji, I like your honesty. What Raji is saying very honestly, if you asked me 3 months back, I would have believed. If you asked me before I became AiR, I always believed my grandfather is blessing me. All my blessing coming from my grandfather. My poor grandfather died 30 years back. But I go on thinking about my grandfather for so many years. 1986, 96, 16. More than 35 years back, he died. So it's very important. Today's call is not just about what we are saying. Are we getting the blessing? It is realization of life. Life realization. What is
But
this
even
life?
before itself, I know that we don't put those photos and all, Guruji, because I heard that also, that you should not put all these photos and worship the photos. That we don't do, even
What
from
is
the
that?
beginning.
Most houses. You ask people here, all houses. Ashok Chotran in your house, old ancestors photos there, Ashok?
In my house, no
No
photos, Guruji, no photos. Not now, before itself, from the beginning. No photos of any persons, only God's photo.
Most people I know, even my house, my grandfather, grandmother photos there in my house.
But in my house, it is not there. No dead person's photos.
So no, they don't say dead person. No, they say respect. We are giving respect. But unfortunately, this is part of the myth that we have grown up with. And we become unhappy. My dear friends, what is this whole girl? Every day we are coming on Zoom call. How can we reach that state of Satchit Anand? How can we reach that state of peace, of bliss? We human beings are suffering. We human beings, we are God, but we don't realize we are God because we are living in this illusory world. And every day we are trying to cover one matter. Today's matter is what? Will you get blessing from your grandfather, great-grandfather? Oh, my grandfather, I took so much care of my grandfather. Now he's blessing me. How the poor man can bless after he is gone? How can he bless? He's finished. His blessing is already there. Whatever you've done, your karma is there. Rajendra and Kailash. Thank you, Raji.
Thank you.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
Sir, I will say no. Because there is no one to bless us. Who is there? There is nothing to bless. It's just ignorance. Because of ignorance, I am saying that there's somebody to bless me.
But they were there, nah? But they were
there. It was body, mind, and ego. When the body died, the mind and ego disappeared from the body along with the karma. Then they appear in a new zygote. So that is different thing, different being. So there is nobody to bless me. It is only my memory. I will give an example. I had not seen my grandfather before my birth. He was not there, but I had seen my grandmother up to 11th class. She would teach me everything. I was very fond of her. When she left, till yesterday, till her, even before coming to Dal, I would always say, "Oh, Dadi, please help me, do this thing and that thing for me," because it was only memory. It is in my memory because उसकी existence मेरी memory में है.
But how she will help you? But how she will help you?
She's not going to help me. She has never helped me. But it is my वो gratitude की तरह था because उसने मुझे बहुत प्यार किया है और ये memory में gratitude की तरह मैं उसको अब तुम help करो.
So all of you, after Kailash and Surijit, all of you, this discussion has got a much greater significance. This discussion tells us, first of all, that every living person will die. And every living person will start a new journey on earth. So there are many new things that this question leads us to many progressive spiritual evolutions. We have to evolve. In this call, every day, we should take one step forward. For example, I will die. Once I die, everything is over. I am worried so much. What will happen after my death? What will happen to my property? What will happen to... How does it matter to you? You please do whatever you are going with your property, with your money. Do it when you are alive. Don't think after you are dead, you have remote control. You have remote control. Can you control? Oh, my son will do like this. My daughter will do like this. Nonsense. Your son and your daughter may not do what you want to do. But you can do what you want to do when you're alive. So therefore, you should do it. And you should not wait for after your life. Because after your life, you have nothing to, you get it into your head that once you are dead, it's over. You cannot do anything. Thank you, Kailash and Surajit. Kailash hai aap?
Yes, Shivam Guruji.
Bolo, sir.
One in the monkey mind, one words, okay, meaning I not know. The M means the meditation.
Yeah.
O means only in consciousness.
Yeah.
N means naps, negative energy.
Yeah.
Again, negative energy.
Yes.
नहीं क्या है? What is the meaning? N.
Nap. No nap. No nap. So if you the monkey mind, if you don't want to eliminate the monkey mind, we should meditate. We should only be in consciousness. We must not. There should be no nap. Nap means negative energy has got poison. There should be no nap.
So no negative energy.
Yeah, negative energy creates poison. We should not have that poison.
And K means?
Huh?
K. Kill the mind.
No, keep the senses tamed. Keep the senses tamed. I hope I don't forget. You don't keep my memory checking.
Keep the senses
tamed.
Same.
Tame. Still. Keep your senses quiet.
Okay, quiet. Okay. And E means eliminate ego.
Correct.
Y means be in yoga.
Correct.
And M means activate and minimize thought. Sorry. M means minimize thought.
Minimize MTR. Minimize the MTR, mental thought rate.
Mental thought rate. Okay.
Your mind is thinking 50 thoughts a minute. Make it 40, make it 30, make it 20, make it 1.
Okay. And I means activate intellectual.
Activate the intellect. Overcome ignorance.
Intellect.
Yeah.
Okay. And N means be live in now.
Yes.
And D means dissolve desires.
Drop the desires.
Drop the desires. Okay. Drop that. ठीक है गुरुजी यही पूछना था.
Okay. Good. Surajit.
हेलो सर, कैसे हैं आप?
हमेशा अच्छा है, बोलो.
सर मुझे लगता है कि जो ब्लेसिंग्स है वो हमें तो नहीं मिलता क्योंकि वो सोल जो है उसका डेथ या बॉन्ड नहीं होता, वो अज्ञानता के कारण शरीर जन्म होता है. जो जैसे भी ब्लेसिंग्स है या फिर कुछ भी है वो सिर्फ से आता है.
Correct. But parents say blessing, you are right. Will we receive blessing from our parents who passed away? No.
लेकिन सर हमें रिस्पेक्ट और लव करना चाहिए हमारे हृदय में.
कैसे करेंगे रिस्पेक्ट और लव जो पास अवे हो गया?
उस मेमोरी के साथ.
You can only have good memory.
There
is no possibility of respecting them. You may have respect in your heart. You may have love in your heart. If you want to love them, you love them when they are alive. You can't love your mother after she dies. So you have an opportunity. You love your parents, your grandparents when they are alive. Don't love after they are dead.
Okay, sir. Sir, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था, क्वेश्चन कर सकता हूँ? सर मैं गीता पढ़ रहा था तो वहाँ पे लिखा था परमात्मा स्वरूप मैं सबके जीवों के हृदय में वास करता हूँ. लेकिन सर मैं ये समझ नहीं पाया कि आप तो बोले थे कि आत्मा जो है वो प्रत्येक सेल में है, तो यहाँ पे क्यों बोला है कि परमात्मा के रूप में मैं जीवों के हृदय में रहता हूँ?
सेम वो एक ही मतलब है ना.
अच्छा.
हर उसका मतलब एक ही है, बोलने के शब्द अलग हैं, वर्ड्स आर डिफरेंट, मीनिंग इज सेम.
ओके सर.
ओके, थैंक यू. बाला एंड सुविनय. बाला.
प्रणाम गुरुजी.
प्रणाम बाला, बोलो.
वो मंकी माइंड का गुरुजी मुझे व्हाट्सएप खाली ये करके कैन यू पोस्ट दैट?
Okay, we are pasting. Administrators will paste it.
Okay,
administrators, somebody will paste it. You copy it. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Suvinay. Suvinay, unmute.
गुरुजी प्रणाम.
प्रणाम.
गुरुजी मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है. I have one question. In every religion, there are some specific dates to pay tributes to their ancestors. जैसे हिंदू में हमारा श्राद्ध पक्ष होता है, वैसे मुस्लिम में अलग उनका रिचुअल्स होता है, क्रिश्चियनिटी में होता है. तो गुरुजी इसका सिग्निफिकेंस क्या है?
ये रिचुअल है. The religions are all full of ritual. Religion में the biggest problem is they teach you that their God is God. उसी में अगर फंस जाएंगे तो we will never realize God. If I believe in Shiva, only Shiva is God, only Shiva is God, I cannot realize God. If I believe only Jesus is God, only Krishna is God, only Rama is God, only Hanuman is God, Ganapati is God, cannot realize God.
But गुरुजी जो हीलर्स होते हैं, जो हीलिंग करते हैं, वो कहते हैं कि जो हमारे डिसीज्ड एंसेस्टर्स हैं, अगर उनपे कुछ कर्सेस हैं, उनपे जो कर्सेस हैं, वो उनके लिनिएज को पास ऑन होता है.
इसके लिए you will suffer. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? क्या बोलते हैं? Who knows this? पितरा something. What?
दोष गुरुजी, पितृ दोष.
मुझे शब्द भी नहीं आता है.
तो गुरुजी क्रिश्चियनिटी में भी यही होता है.
Who can explain पितृ दोष? Who can explain पितृ दोष? Who can explain? Somebody explain please पितृ दोष. Chidanand, you know, you're explaining पितृ दोष. Chidanand will explain. Then we will have it. Bolo Chidanand.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
Pitra dosh is now explained very well by the genetic engineers. These are the genes. Actually, we are misunderstanding the whole thing. Today, the genetic code and all this, we are saying, you got diabetes and all, which are hereditary in nature. They are actually defining the matter. And this is exactly, that is two separate streams. And when we in spirituality, we talk about the spirit.
No,
the
this
spirit
is very beautifully.
Free.
No, this is very beautifully taken as an analogy by you. But what is Pitra dosh as per traditional scripture? Tell us that.
Traditional scriptures actually are misunderstood when we translate Sanskrit into English.
What are they saying?
Say that.
You please tell us what is the original saying.
These are the genetic. The Pitras means basically the genes. Genes when the whole human body is consisting of genes.
No, you are telling a modern interpretation. Please tell him. Suvinay wants to know what is that Pitra dosh.
The genetic code. Genetically there is a disease. It comes
no,
on to the human.
The Pitra dosh is if my grandfather did something sin, that sin will continue.
Sir, our Shastras never say that. In fact, we are not allowed to keep the images of our parents in our house. That's what Sips Raji said just now. It is now we have got this today's modern civilization has got influenced by many people invading India, burning this Nalanda universities. All our scriptures have got so distorted that it is really good gurus who knew these facts, have translated, put across the things in the right perspective. What you are saying is right. What you are saying is right. In general, people misunderstand.
No, Suvinay is asking. Suvinay, what is Girish? You please explain. But Suvinay is putting. Suvinay, what is the point you put?
Guruji, as we are discussing that deceased parents can't bless us as they are not in this body.
Correct.
But if blessings doesn't come to us, then how curse affects us?
So you believe in this Pitra dosh, right?
I don't believe. Guruji, there is a theory.
Okay. You don't believe it, but there is a theory that if my grandparents had some sin, that sin will pass on to us. Correct?
Yes, Guruji.
Wait. So even Raji, you can explain if you know about this because you are if you know it. Otherwise, Girish is going to tell us. Girish, please explain.
Dosha is not sin, Papa. I only want to be English equivalent. He is calling it Pitra dosha. Dosha is not Papa. It is not a sin.
What is it?
Dosha is something which is a defect. So it's a genetic defect. Dosha means Sanskrit word. Dosha and sin are totally different meanings.
Already. We all know physically the genetics pass on. Nobody will deny that.
Dosha
right?
passes on.
Yeah. For example, our blood group will be the blood group of the parent. Our
they
blood
never
group
say
cannot be a different blood group.
You never have Pitra Papa passing on. It is Pitra dosha that is passing.
Guruji, here I would like to quote an example.
Yeah.
Guruji, in Ramayana, in Ramayana, it is said that father of Sri Ram, Dashrath, accidentally killed Shravan Kumar, and his parents gave him a curse.
Yeah.
So that's why Sri Ram Sri Ram went to exile, and in the meanwhile, Dashrath passed away because of.
Okay, wait a minute. Chidanand, you want to comment on this, Chidanand? Chidanand, you want to comment? Or Raji wants to give a comment. Girish is waiting. Girish, you're not losing your point. Girish, don't lose your point. Raji or Chidanand? Suvina, no, wait, don't bring something new.
This is karma theory. This is not nothing to do with Pitra dosha or Pitra papa.
No, wait, Chidanand. He's saying Dashrath killed Shravana Kumar.
That is karma theory.
How did the Dashrath's karma pass on to Rama?
It didn't pass on to Rama. Rama's karma was determined when
So
Bhrigu Rishi hit the chest of Lord Vishnu. That was predetermined long time back.
Okay. I don't want to get so. Okay. So Suvina, just hang on. Raji, give your comment, and Girish, please come on, Girish. Raji, unmute Raji.
Guruji, actually, Dasharatha killed Shravan Kumar. So it is a curse for Dasharatha that in the last days he also will die if losing his son will not be by the side of him. So that is why Rama was sent, and none of the children were with him.
Thank you, Raji. So Subina, Raji is also a master clarifying that what Dasharatha did, he got what Chidanand also said, he got back his karma in his lifetime. Now we will wait for Master Girish to give his expert opinion. Sir Girish.
Some Pandits or Pujaris may say it is the duty of a son to perform the after death ceremonies of his father.
Correct.
11, 12, 13.
Correct.
And Masikas every month.
Whatever.
Big function after 1 year. And each and every year anniversary. It is called Tithi.
Yeah.
This is done to give moksha to father's soul. If you do not perform this and do not donate wholeheartedly, your father's Atma will be booming like a fan. And that father will get angry with you. Why you have not given moksha to me? So father's that angriness will cause a bad effect on the son. And until and unless that soul gets moksha, whatever worldly endeavors son takes, it will be a failure. He may not get married. He may get divorced. Or his sons may have some physical deformities. So then he will go to some astrologer and seek out the reasons, then perform some homa and pariharas. Then they will say your father's soul has got moksha. Now you will get whatever you want. This is the...
What a beautiful...
Kopa, they say. Pitru Kopa, not...
Pitra Kopa.
Yeah. Your Pitru is not happy.
Kopa means anger.
Sisters were not happy.
Means anger. Kopa means anger, no?
Yes, anger.
This is very sad. I mean, what Girish told so beautifully, our master Girish has explained to us how the Pandits make us monkey. How our Pandits make us monkey because we have to pay them their fees every month and every tithi and every year. Means the Pandit has made sure his business is running properly. The Pandit's business has been what they call your recurring deposit. LIC, you have to pay installment LIC. Yeah? Jivan ke saath, what they say? Jivan ke saath, jivan ke baad. So this Pandit takes care of Jivan ke saath also, Jivan ke baad also. So the Pandit is just following LIC policy. So they make, oh my God. So Girish, very beautifully, Girish has said this. So Chidanand wanted to come back and make something. But my dear friends, in the spiritual journey, we must be very clear. All this nonsense should not dilute our focus on self-realization and God realization. My subject is not an entertainment class here. But Girish, thank you. So beautifully, Girish said it. How, you just try, somebody dies in your house, you don't do puja, let me challenge you. Let me see how. Oh, your family will not allow you. You have to do. Your family will force you to do 1 day puja, 2 day puja, 3 day puja, 12 day puja. 30-day puja, 1 year. Oh, your family will not leave you. Because the fear is so deep-rooted. The fear is so deep-rooted that we have to do it. But in enlightenment, we want to go beyond all this. We want to reach that state. Chidanand, yes, Chidanand. And next room, Mataji is coming with a comment.
So all this is religion and rituals, which is all promoted by Pandits, Mullahs, priests. They have to run the organization, the matas.
Correct.
So there is nothing to do with spirituality. That's why in olden days, a spiritual person used to take sannyasi and go to Himalayas. He was not associated with all these things.
He never came back. Even his father, if his father died, he will not even know his father died. There was no internet. There was no contact.
Yeah, he'll perform his own shraddha and take sannyas and go away. So this is nothing to do with spirituality or Advaita. This is nothing to do with spirituality or Advaita. Every religion has this.
Very, very beautifully said. Thank you. Rumata ji, bataiye. Rumata ji.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Shiva, boliye.
We are attached so much to these myths that nobody has guts to break it.
Correct.
Even we have seen that when death takes place in the house, then people say we cannot cook at home. The member who was your near and dear one, if he has passed away, what is it connection with not putting on the gas and making tea and food? All such myths are there. I don't believe in that, and I think may God give me strength to not continue all this.
I think the problem is, Rumata ji, very few people are spiritually evolved. The majority, suppose one person in a family is spiritually evolved, balance 8 people are not. Those 8 people do not allow you to follow your spiritual tradition. Your spirituality is evolved. But because the majority is ignorant, we are forced to follow the ignorance.
But Guruji, what connection it has got? We cannot make tea at home. Why? The person was your member family, and if he has passed away, what connection it has gone with the kitchen?
The problem is
pure. I don't know what they mean.
It is very sad. All I can say, it is very sad that we are prisoners of myth. ये हम मिथ्या में डूबे हैं ना, इसलिए सच का एहसास नहीं होता ना. See, Rumata ji, today's Zoom call, what is today's Zoom call? One, how to be in peace, how to be in happiness, how to realize God within, how to love everybody as God. Yesterday, we got that new league. The new formula is called league, L-E-A-G. The pronunciation is league, not football league, but L-E-A-G. League means L-E-A-G, love everybody as God. We will have a session on that shortly. हम ये सब नहीं करते हैं. We are not doing this. We are doing all formalities. We are doing all rituals. We are doing meaningless things. How will we attain peace and happiness? Cannot be happy.
And Guruji, I feel it is our own attachment with the people who have gone away, our parents and near and dear ones, that we are attached to them. Still, we are connected to them, and we say we have to
you are right, but it's
and everything.
Rumata ji, it's meaningless. Now, suppose today I love somebody, that person, God has finished their lifetime, is over. Abhi kya kar sakte hain? You keep on reminding about them again and again and again and again. How does it help anybody?
Yes, Guruji, we talk about attachment, present attachments, but we are not able to cut the attachment of the people who have left us.
I know people.
Present attachments.
I know somebody whose husband or wife has passed away. They are not able to live without them. Even after years of the people passed away, they are still living in that past.
Yes, Guruji.
And it's a big problem. Living in the past is a big problem. You become unhappy. You become miserable. Okay. शायर. आपका स्पेलिंग ने आपको शायर हो गया. बोलो शायर. Unmute शायर.
धीरे धीरे अपनी खोज में नाम चेंज कर रहा हूँ मैं.
हाँ, I'm understanding that. You're evolving.
After ये जो rituals and etc. that we are talking about, it's a personal belief. वो जैसे बिल्ली बांधी है ना एक ने, जब प्रवचन चल रहा था.
Stone cat.
हाँ, तो अब वो मालूम नहीं, and who is gonna bell this cat? अब वो कहानी है, बोले So there are many rituals are there which are connected, because maybe at that time when somebody is dead in your house, at least you have that moment of some talking with someone, etc. So the village people may come and cook for you. More relationship is there. When maybe your daughter-in-law gets pregnant, maybe in this new house she is not comfortable to eat whatever she wants, share, etc. That's why she is sent to her mother's home in the last 3 months, 6 months. There might be a scientific reasoning or connect in doing everything, but with time, जब यहाँ स्विगी और जोमेटो से खाना मंगा रहे हो, जिस दिन कोई मर गया उस दिन खाना नहीं बनाया तो फिर क्या फर्क पड़ता है बोला. So all those things with time we should evolve it. If it makes you happy, do it. If it does not make you happy, still do it, because it will make somebody else happy. एक 2 मिनट कर लिया किसी के लिए क्या फर्क पड़ गया बोले.
No, that's not the point, Shire. Please understand. We don't want to be enveloped in ignorance. That is a bigger problem. The problem is not किसी को खुश करने के लिए you can behave like a donkey and you can keep doing like a cow also. But you should not become a cow. You have to be very careful. So my point is, in this call, we are all leaders. We are all spiritual leaders in this call. And we carry a message beyond 8:40 p.m. What we talk from 8 to 8:40, that 8:40 we carry it into our lives. You will meet 100 people, you will meet 200 people. If you continue to carry fairy tales to those 200 people, then you're not making a positive impact. You're not making a spiritual impact on people. What we need to do, we need to make spiritual impact. How are we going to make impact on everybody, which will make us feel the divine presence in one and all? It is very clear. We want self-realization, God realization. And today's topic, every day we come with a new topic. Today's topic is not relevant actually. Are jo mar gaya, gaya, khatam ho gaya. No, but it is about how you and me will die. When you and me die, we don't die, the body will die, and we are immortal souls. We have to get to that level. And that level of realization, we are trying to get there. And too much rituals. How Girish told so beautifully, Girish told, there's too much ritual, too much. And we have to get out of it. How to get out of it? That is a problem.
I do understand. Means that's what that meant. I had informed you that I was in Rishikesh for 3 days, and there.
What you were doing?
Just maja.
Not some tithi or something.
No. I'm friend with a friend. So there also, when I was talking with all youngsters and etc., I was only telling maybe three things. What I learned from you, and of course my experience. जो भजन समझता है, I sang him प्रभु मोरा जीवन, and then वो भजन नहीं समझता, वो थोड़ा अंग्रेजी में बोलता है ABC, accept, do your best, make some choices or consequence. और जो वो भी नहीं समझता तो उससे मैं कहता हूँ राजा हो या रंक, यहाँ पे सब हैं पहरेदार, कितने आकर चले गए और कुछ जाने का. All three mean the same thing only. अब अपनी अपनी समझ का खेल है दोस्त.
Good, very good, very good.
And that's what is. I will not take others' time. Yeah.
No, go ahead. You have time. We have 1 or 2 minutes. बोलना और कुछ बोलना है?
Man, I just wanted to share that experience, because every view matters, but in the end, what matters is खुद की खोज is very important.
Rajesh, Shire, see, unless we are enlightened, then only that light of truth will shine on others. If we are only dark souls, if we are ignorant beings, our light cannot shine on anybody. And you have to be so committed to your belief systems. You have to be so committed. Many people are shy. In this group also, many people meet some people, no, they feel shy. Somebody tells, no, God lives in Kailasa, God lives in Brindavan. And you say, okay, I agree with you. No, because you are either you are shy or you are not strong enough. No, you may say God lives in. I don't believe. For me, I see God in you. I see God everywhere. I can love my God because my God is right here in front of me. We have to be very committed, and we must have strong conviction. How does enlightenment happen? Enlightenment grows with conviction. Conviction means complete belief and confidence and acceptance and living that. You don't just listen, you have conviction. And you carry your conviction, you carry your realization. From realization comes the conviction. Without realization, how can there be conviction? There can be no conviction because you are living a matter of doubt. God knows that AiR is talking so many things, whether it's true or not true. The moment you have the realization it is true, then you are not willing to compromise. No, I have a conviction. And you live by the conviction.
And realization should be consistent, not momentary.
That realization which is consistent is called enlightenment.
Enlightenment. Yeah.
So suppose you have realization A, realization B, realization C, not enough. It has to be A to Z.
Yes.
When A to Z is realization, when the spiritual jigsaw puzzle is solved, then ting tong, the light comes on. Enlightenment. When the enlightenment, it cannot be partial. Enlightenment is complete. Realization may be partial. Okay, sir, are we clear about it?
Good.
So small realizations, realization, then comes that state of enlightenment, complete glow of light. Bala and Surijit. Bala and then Surijit.
प्रणाम गुरुजी.
प्रणाम, बोलो बाला.
अभी ऐसे ही हुआ, एक महीना 2 महीने पहले एक रिलेटिव, मतलब मेरी कजिन सिस्टर का देवर एक्सपायर हो गया. ही वाज अबाउट 40. सो दैट टाइम पहले बहुत रोती थी मैं, बहुत बुरा लगता था, अरे अभी बच्चे छोटे, कैसा होगा, क्या होगा. देन मुझे रोना भी नहीं आया, मैंने बस हाथ जोड़ा और बोला जो भी होता है भगवान की मर्जी से होता है. एंड देन आई टोल्ड बॉडी चली गई है, बट as I'm in this thing enlightenment process with you, so I could tell her कि ये तो सबका होना ही है, सब आज नहीं तो कल सबको जाना ही है. तो उसमें कुछ बड़ी बात है नहीं, उसमें सबका टाइम आने पर वो तो होना ही है, पर कैसे रहना है, किसके लिए रहना है, पर्पसफुली रहना है, ये हमारे हाथ में. सो प्लीज, और अभी बच्चे भी बहुत स्ट्रांग बनेंगे, तो यू डोंट फील दैट कि अभी ये आदमी चला गया है तो अभी इसका क्या होगा, कुछ नहीं, सब कुछ अच्छा ही होगा.
Correct.
तो दैट मतलब वो जो है पूरा थॉट प्रोसेस चेंज हो गया है गुरुजी अभी. और
so good, you must pass on this thought process to people because see, death is certain ना. आज नहीं तो कल मरना है ना. 40 नहीं तो 50 में मरना है ना. मरना तो है, और मरना कैसे, किस पे ऊपर है? Death is depending on what?
Death is depend on what, matlab, what life you live.
On karma. On your karma.
Yeah,
so what? How can you change it? How can you control death? You cannot control death.
No.
So you have to accept death and you have to live, and you have to. You cannot argue. You have to accept without protest. So this kind of very good you're sharing. We all, I told, we must be ambassadors.
Yeah.
We must be ambassador of the spiritual learning to the world. Otherwise, people will be in ignorance. Yeah. We should spread the message of spirituality to the world. Thank you. Thank you, Bala. We have two more, Surajit and Kailash, before we close. Surajit.
Hello, sir. जैसे कि सबने बोला कि रिचुअल और जो मिथ है, हम लोग क्वेश्चनिंग करने से डरते हैं, इसलिए अंधविश्वास की तरह काम करते हैं, और हमारे वो एक माइंडसेट भी है इसके ऊपर. इसीलिए तो सर, मैं राम के वो टॉपिक चल रहा था, मैं उसके बारे में कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ. कहूँ तो जो भगवान कृष्ण थे, राम के नेक्स्ट जन्म, तो सभी कहते हैं कि राम के जो उसके फादर ने जो काम किया था बुरा कर्म, इसीलिए कृष्ण वो प्रायश्चित किए थे. लेकिन इसके पीछे एक कारण है. जो धृतराष्ट्र थे, उसके वाइफ ने उस कृष्ण को श्राप दिया था कि मेरे संतानों को मारने के लिए अब तुम्हें भी मरना पड़ेगा. उस श्राप की वजह से हुआ था. ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब फादर की, क्योंकि आत्मा तो मतलब वो नहीं होता, वो तो फ्री होता है सब कुछ सब समय में.
तो क्या क्वेश्चन है या आपको सबमिशन है?
Submission कि एक
okay, good. Everybody heard your submission. I do not like to go into these old stories and fairy tales because there is no proof and there are different interpretations. I am happy being in the morning, in the now. I am happy living now, being peaceful and blissful, and eating my masala dosa, and happy. I had good tea tarik. You know tea tarik? Is tea tarik if you make tea with condensed milk. In Singapore, they teach us to make tea tarik. So you make kadak chai with little condensed milk. You try today. It is called tea tarik, and you enjoy. That's all. Everything else you forget about. Just be happy. Kailash.
Yes,
Kailash.
Guru. My
Guru,
question is that 99.9%, okay, the people believe in the religious, okay,
correct,
and the traditions which continuously from the early time, okay.
correct.
So, if we talk about, we are 60% here. If
Yeah,
anyone dies, our father, mother, then we will also follow that,
correct,
these things.
correct, correct.
So, what we need to do to, okay,
No, if you have the courage, don't follow.
I not follow, but if we talk about the other persons of the family, will not be agree with me.
So what is the? So therefore, you also have to follow.
So they will say कि आप पागल है क्या भाई?
Absolutely, absolutely correct. बोलते तुम साला पागल है, तुम्हारे कारण हमारा पितृ दोष होगा, तुम्हारे
हाँ,
कारण हमारा श्राप पड़ेगा,
तो वो
तुम्हारे कारण
भटकते
उसका
रहेंगे.
भूत, उसका आत्मा को शांति नहीं मिलेगी. Then what can you do?
What nothing I can do, because I will also be okay with them कि ठीक है करो
No, no,
जी.
you tell them. You can tell them. I suggest we should not do, but you cannot force them.
Yes, yes, yes.
You cannot. I am not telling you to fight with them. Am I telling
But
you
I
to
need,
fight?
but I need to involve with them, na.
No, you must tell one thing. See, I tell some. The moment somebody is gone, the next moment they are born. In one moment they are gone. Why are we going on touching the body and say, "Oh, mera darling, oh, tum kidhar gaya, oh, mera baby, oh, mera." क्या गया ना वो चले गया, खत्म हो गया. Then what is the point of crying? Oh, mummy, mummy, mummy गई, mummy is gone, mummy is already born. Mummy,
Right.
mummy, mummy, dada, dada, dada. No, no
No will
use.
come back.
No,
Where
over, finish. Once the moment is declared dead, means finished. We can make out from the
the
body. The
journey of
body changes color. It becomes cold. The eyes dilate. If you can make out the person, the Shakti is gone, dead, over.
the journey is ended.
Yeah, so we have to accept it. But the world will not accept it. But still, we should not. We should, in our mind, we should accept, and we should not follow.
So we will, second question is, we will get moksha or what, we will be the rebirth. Okay, it's depend on our karmas. And one thing we believe that there is no karma. Okay, I am not doing because I am not body, mind, ego. So there is
Correct.
no relation of the karmas with me. So in
Correct.
this condition, the persons will get moksha or
Yes.
he will be rebirth.
Yes, correct. You get moksha, provided you don't only believe it, you live like that.
Okay, okay.
If you say I am not body, mind, ego, but every morning jalebi, 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 every morning you want jalebi, jalebi, jalebi.
Right,
That means so you are still your body.
right, right.
You have to be body. You have to be atma in not in words, in deeds. You should be able to transcend the body, mind, ego. Okay.
Right, sir. Right.
Then you will get moksha. Last question, Shair. Last question, Shair.
I just wanted to make one comment, sir. In such situation, everybody around you becomes an expert. They know everything. They are all PhDs in this. Even how the body should be there, what is the size of the kapan,
Which color?
how many
Which
10
color
rupees
flower?
note you should have.
Correct. How many coconuts you need to buy?
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
bananas? How many plantain leaves? How
Sir,
much haldi? How much kumkum?
sir, one thing happened now when my father expired. It's almost 2005. So as all my friends were telling, तो कैलाश मैं उनको क्या बोला बता देता हूँ, तुम भी सुन लो. मैंने बोला अब अगर तुम चुप नहीं हो तो मैं भूत बन के तेरे को बहुत सताऊंगा जब तू मरेगा.
Okay. So my dear friends, thank you. Shayan gave a comedy in the end. So my dear friends, let us realize the time is over. So no more questions, as we said. Let us realize that this whole fairy tale of birth and death and the rituals at birth and death are all meaningless. Now we may have to accept it because of our family members, but we don't have to believe it. And we can put our foot down and we can have conviction and we should know. Then only we will be in a state of self-realization and we will be in a state of God realization. God is everywhere, in everything. If we believe in these lies, then we will think God is in the skies. Let us go beyond this fairy tale. Let us live the truth. With folded hands, I bow down to you.